The cleanup hitter and first baseman, who was part of 4 straight PSAC East title winners, Dan Stoltzfus, was unmatched at the plate. The 2-time All-PSAC East first-team selection hit .380 in his career, set a school record for RBIs, and finished second in home runs and fourth in doubles. As a junior in 2015, Stoltzfus became the first Millersville position player since 1990 to be named ABCA All-America. That season, he helped the Marauders to a PSAC championship by setting single-season records in home runs, RBIs, and total bases. As a senior in 2016, Stoltzfus hit .414, setting the Millersville record for doubles while leading the PSAC in hits and RBIs. Stoltzfus's Marauders garnered a national #1 ranking and advanced to the final of the Division II College World Series. 2022 Millersville Athletics Hall of Fame inductee, Dan Stoltzfus.
We're not getting graded, so I'm going to be reading off of this as well. Probably should have never shaved that mustache, but there's a little bit more upkeep than what I need to be doing. I want to start by thanking the committee and congratulations to all the other inductees. It was quite the honor. I'm very happy to be here. I want to start by thanking my family for all the support you guys have had over the years. And Coach Sheehan, we got a little first baseman brewing in there, so you won't have to recruit that year. Don't worry about it. To my extended Ville baseball family, all of you that supported us, parents that traveled to the games, no matter how far away we went, there was always a group of family there, and they always made sure that if you were within a mile radius, you'd hear them. They were always the rowdiest around, and they treated us all like we were their own sons. And for that, I want to thank you guys. To the coaching staff, I couldn't have accomplished anything that I have without you guys. Coming into Millersville, I really hadn't played that much first base, and I had absolutely no hitting approach. I basically just got as mad as I could and tried to hit the ball as far as I could go. And when you face guys in college, that doesn't really set up so well for that at all. It definitely took a little bit to adjust. And to really get a grasp of on our hitting approach. At first it seems really complicated, but then it becomes second nature once you really get the hang of it. But it did take me a little bit, as evidenced by I was probably the worst Division II pinch hitter of all time, and that table could probably speak to that. It was all pretty bad. But the coaching staff works with everybody throughout the whole time, and they just keep making everybody better. And that's the greatness of Coach Sheehan. The way you start in the program is never how you end up. Once you're done, he makes you a better man. He teaches you life lessons that carry over from the baseball field into every aspect in life. The one thing that I would say the most grateful for, Coach, was I was someone who was always moving on to that next thing. So we finish a practice. What do I got to work on for the next practice? We finish a game. What am I going to do for that next game? And I wasn't the best at maybe enjoying the moment that we had. So during a round of batting practice my senior year, which I was probably mumbling and cussing at myself, Coach is smiling because he knows, for not doing everything what I thought was perfect, which is pretty much impossible in baseball. But you pulled me aside and told me, this is your senior year, eventually this is all going to be over and you need to start enjoying this a little bit. I, of course, said something stupid back along the lines of, I'll be able to look back and enjoy this in 10 years. So it might not have looked like it really got through, but as the year went on some of our bus trips and things like that, I really did take in a little bit more than I would have if we wouldn't have had that talk. So, Coach, I want to thank you for that. That means a lot to me. Coach Baker, I want to thank you for everything you did for us. You were always there to unlock the clubhouse so we could hit, give us extra work, hit us ground balls, and you had the best worst changeup batting practice mistake. Get that thing ready for the alumni game tomorrow because I'll be asking for it. To my teammates, I couldn't have done anything I did without you guys. I was lucky enough to play on some of the most successful baseball teams that this program has seen, guys who cared more about winning than any of their personal stats. And when a group expects nothing but the best from you every game, every day, every practice, you have no option but to rise to their level. It also really helps when every time you come up to hit, there's guys on base. So that worked out really well. It really makes you look good when a lot of other guys did the work. But baseball is a team game full of individual battles throughout that. I always knew that you guys would try like hell to win your battles, and you knew you would get that from me too. I was able to come up in a lot of high leverage situations because everybody did their job, won their battles, whether that was a starter grinding out an inning, bullpen guys coming in and shutting the door, hitters grinding out at bats, or somebody turning two to get us in there. And we couldn't have done anything we did without the whole team that way. I also wanted to personally thank two guys who I would consider mentors. Both of them are here tonight, Dan Johnson and Zach Stone. You guys both mentored me in your own ways, whether that was in the weight room when we were hitting, at first base. I couldn't have done, and you guys know this, wouldn't be what I am without you guys. And I might have got a little bit of Stone's mouth, but that's fine. I just want to thank everybody again. Congratulations to the inductees, and Rollville.